E fala galera, beleza? Aqui é o Arqueiro Verde e estamos aqui para mais uma jogatina de Fallout 4. Continuando aqui a nossa aventura, vamos refazer o final. Vocês viram que eu tô aqui ó, no nível 41. Cadê o nível? Aqui, cadê o nível? Estatística lá, ó, nível 41, sendo que eu zerei o jogo com 42. Como eu falei galera, eu voltei aqui pra refazer o final. E dessa vez nós vamos fazer o final. Tem essa missão aqui que eu não vou refazer, mas vocês já viram ela? Vou fazer esse final aqui agora, na ordem... Eu já fiz com o Minuteman. Eu vou fazer com a Irmandade agora. Deixa eu ver. Vou fazer com a Irmandade. Então, bora lá. Dá um teleporte lá pra Irmandade. Cadê a Irmandade? A Irmandade tá lá no... Aqui, ó. Opa. Show de bola. Vou fazer esse final com a Irmandade. Daí, por último, eu faço o final com a Ferrovia. Aliás, por último não, né? Eu faço o final com a Ferrovia. E por último, eu escolho ficar no Instituto. Daí eu vou lutar pelo Instituto. E daí, no caso, a Ferrovia, tanto a Ferrovia quanto a Irmandade do Aço serão minhas inimigas. Ok, então bora lá. Nossa missão é pra cá.
So you're the new knight I heard.
Opa. Vamos falar com ele ali pra pedir uma ajuda.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Ok.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Meu
I think
filho.
they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Ok, fale com o Intendente Ingram. Cadê o Intendente? Tá lá fora, pelo jeito. Tá, pegar alguma coisa aqui? Não tem nada.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Ok, é lá embaixo? Cadê o camarada? Fale com o Intendente Ingram. Será que ele tá pra cá? Pera aí, tem uma portinha aqui. Ah, é no helicóptero aqui? Vou falar com ele ali. Ok, chegamos aqui embaixo. Cadê o nosso camarada?
I hope your pooch knows where to do his business. If not, you'll...
É, pelo jeito é aqui que eu vou ter que montar a parada.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Ok.
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Ok.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Bom, basicamente eu já sei o que tem que fazer. Tem alguma fonte de energia aqui? Será que dá pra construir aqui? Bom, pelo visto eu vou ter que ir lá na mesa. Opa, tem tampa aqui. Tá, pera aí. Deixa eu acender essa luz aqui pra enxergar melhor.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Ah, aqui eu posso construir, eu acho. Ah, aqui, vamos dar um upgrade aqui. Aqui não precisa. Opa. Ué. Aê. Ok, vamos lá. Especial. Tá, eu vou ter que colocar... Eu vou ter que ser na ordem. Vou colocar esse aqui. Eu vou colocar uma fonte de energia aqui. Putz, pior que eu não tenho recurso. Aí eu vou ter que fazer o seguinte. Aeroporto de Boston. Eu vou ter que pegar alguém aqui e transferir pro aeroporto de Boston. Ok. Deixa eu mandar alguém aqui. Vai você mesmo. Linha de suprimentos. Aeroporto de Boston. Ok, vamos dar um teleporte agora para o aeroporto de volta. Beleza, chegamos aqui. Ok, ok. Cadê a mesa? Putz, a mesa tá do outro lado. Agora sim, vamos lá. Especial. Motor, cadê o motor? Tá, vou fazer aqui uns geradores. Acho que são 4 geradores. 6 geradores. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 geradores. Opa. Esqueci de colocar um poste aqui. Beleza, vou colocar um postezinho aqui. Show de bola. Agora a missão é voltar a falar com ela, eu acho. É. Vou fazer o seguinte, pra eu conseguir voltar lá. Tem um portinho aqui? Bom, pra não precisar dar a volta... Cadê? Não, aqui não. Aqui. Será que adianta alguma coisa? Adianta.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes.
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Ok.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Show de bola. Eu já sei o que tem que fazer. Tá, vamos lá. Cadê? Energia não, especiais. Tá, vamos colocar esse aqui. Esse grandalhão aqui. Bom, que mais, que mais? E a antena. Vou colocar mais uma antena de retransmissão. Aqui para não ficar tudo no... Opa. Esqueci de ligar. Beleza, finalmente consegui depois de tentar um monte aqui. Tinha dado um bug que não estava ativando. Vamos falar com o ancião aqui.
The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Beleza. Localize a doutora Lee. Eu já tenho que entrar aqui? Deixa eu falar com ela aqui.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Vamos lá.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Beleza, vamos subir aqui na
Are you in or
plataforma.
are you out? Make up your mind.
E bora lá pro instituto. Bora,
Let's
bora,
see.
bora, bora.
Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Beleza, então bora lá. Vamos pro instituto. Bom, aqui basicamente nós já sabemos o que fazer. Eu vou direto, não vou ficar me enrolando muito.
Those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Bom, basicamente essa parte aqui é exatamente a mesma. Possivelmente eu vou fazer tudo isso aqui num vídeo só. E essa parte aqui provavelmente eu vou cortar. Não tenho certeza, né? Tô falando aqui agora, mas eu não sei ainda se eu vou cortar ou não. Daqui a pouco eu volto aí, galera. Beleza, vamos voltar lá pro... Vamos pegar aqui, vamos inserir o holodisco. Cadê? Aqui. Ué? Ah, tá. Tem que reiniciar a varredura. Ok, vamos levar o holodisco. Agora provavelmente eu vou spawnar lá naquele... No prédio abandonado do instituto. É, eu saí aqui na parte de fora mesmo. Agora eu vou voltar lá. Apresentar-se ao ancião Maxson, cadê? Cadê o ancião? É, se eu falar com o Preston, provavelmente eu vou invadir com a Irmandade mesmo. Com a Irmandade não. Eu vou invadir com os Minutemen. Ok, vamos falar com ele aqui.
We'll stop the Institute.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
The Institute is the enemy. I was simply doing my duty.
Your duty is to follow my orders to the letter, Knight. Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Bom, ele ficou desapontado porque eu não levei a doutora Ali pra ele. Tá ok. Tá, o próximo objetivo. Tá, é pra cá.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
Cadê? Não dá pra pular direto, não? Ok.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've
Ok, missão completa com sucesso. Subi de nível.
Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now the
Deixa eu subir de nível aqui. Vou colocar a mesma skill da primeira parte. Liberty reprimido. Não creio. Que eu vou ver o Liberty Prime. E aí, doguinho?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Ok.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor SCARA. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Beleza, adaptador de cérebro fusão. Vamos falar com a professora SCARA. Eu consigo dar teleporte daqui? Consigo. Vamos lá então para Diamond City. Ok, vamos achar essa doutora. É doutora SCARA, né? O nome dela. É professora SCARA. Professora SCARA. Ela tá pra cá. Tava atrás. Será que nós vamos meter o louco com o Liberty Prime?
You read the paper? Dicks. Hiding among us.
Ah, mas onde que é? Ah, aqui, ó. Science Center.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
Actually, I'm looking for Professor SCARA.
You are? That's strange, so am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
Vou
Don't
encontrá-la.
worry, I'll find her.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The last place Professor SCARA said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
Ok. Vamos sair aqui? Beleza. Até onde que ela tá? Onde que ela tá? Putz, ela tá num... Ela tá num lugar que eu não explorei ainda. Vamos descobrir agora.
Standard operating procedures must be authorized by the director.
Caraca, vocês estão bravos, hein?
The use of force against is strictly prohibited.
Sair vazado daqui. Entra direto aqui. Aí, melhor do que ficar metendo bala, né? Tomara que eles robôs não entrem aqui. Ah, eles entraram ainda. Ah, é. Deixa eu pegar aqui um... Ah! Fora, cara. Quem mais tá me tirando? Acho que acabou.
Excuse me, Professor SCARA?
Vai me ignorar, é?
Professor SCARA.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
Deixa eu tentar aqui mudar a câmera. Ok. Tô te procurando.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, well that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name's Professor SCARA. And in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime. So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you'd care to tell me why you're here.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting. I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
Ok, é
We need
verdade.
your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds, I'm afraid my work at General Atomics isn't complete. Perhaps you could come back another time.
Maybe this'll change your mind.
Intriguing. So, your technicians must use these to calibrate Liberty Prime's internal power system. It's quite an ingenious little device, but it could use some work. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Ok. Fale com o Tenente Ingram. Vamos dar um teleporte daqui dentro. Eu não posso sair, então vou ter que... Não vou ficar me atendo a pegar as coisas aqui. Porque o save que eu vou usar depois pra jogar vai ser o dos Minutemen, provavelmente. Eu acho que eu não consigo dar teleporte, mas vou tentar. Ah, consigo. Antes de acionar os inimigos, eu consegui dar teleporte. Ok. Cadê a Ingram? Ah, tá aqui em cima.
Proctor,
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
Ok.
sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, SCARA's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Ok, localize um ímã de alta potência.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Eu não consigo construir... Ah, aqui não dá pra construir nada. Tá, então vamos lá? Pro hospital. Ok, deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos brincar um pouco com esses caras aí. Destruiu tudo por mim. Mas ainda não foi embora. Caraca, nem compensa usar esse aqui. Bom, vamos dar uma ignorada nesses caras aqui. E vamos direto pro hospital. Beleza, vamos entrar aqui, vamos achar esse super imã. Não deve ser algo tão demorado. Se estrepou. Me curar aqui, né? Porque vai que, né?
Someone there? God, what is it?
Foi pra fita? Ah, tem mais um ainda. Foi pra fita.
Annoyed. Gonna splatter your brain!
Foi pra fita. Foi pra fita. Vou ter que entrar no elevador, não vai ter jeito. Ué? Cadê o botão do elevador? Oxi. O elevador não funciona. Nossa, fui seco, fui trollado pelo elevador.
No way I could pick this.
Foi pra fita. Para largar a mão de ser trouxa. Só tem que tentar achar o caminho agora pra chegar até lá.
What? Scared already?
Cadê esse lugar, hein? Será que tá aqui?
Come out, wherever you are.
Não, aqui não é.
I wanted a fight.
Só não sei se é embaixo ou se é em cima.
That sound, what is it? I hear something today.
Boa. Tá, segundo o que diz aqui. Ô, cachorro, dá licença.
Lock's really strong. Won't be able to pick this. Lock tight.
Será que alguém tem alguma chave aqui?
A noise.
Tampa. Cartucho. Ver se eu consigo ver aqui no mapa interno. Opa, eu não lembro de ter vindo nessa parte aqui, hein? Eu não lembro de ter vindo nessa parte aqui, hein? Eu não vi, não. E aí, cara? Opa, tem uma escadinha aqui. Olé! Ah, aqui, mano, é inimigo, verdade. Errei ainda. Pra cá não tem nada. Será que eu desço aqui?
Face me, you coward! What did I find? That sound! What is it?
Caraca, mas onde que tá esse negócio? Aqui não tá? Será que dá pra eu tirar esse elevador da frente? Cadê o elevador? Já não sei nem mais onde tá o elevador. Pior que não dá pra chamar o elevador. Aê! Eita, quebrou. Calma.
That's it.
I hear something.
Deixa eu tirar esse cachorro do caminho primeiro. Errei ainda. Subir aqui do lado? Nossa, tinha como subir aqui. Caraca. Ah, foi. Vamos quebrar a cara desse cara. Bom, agora é só vazar daqui. Beleza, vamos voltar pra comunidade? Bom, eu acho que eu consigo dar teleporte de buenas aqui. Vamos ver. Mapa. Consigo. Boa. Ok, vamos falar ali com eles.
Technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Ah, não é com ela que tem que falar?
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted
What?
sense of humor.
Ah, aqui, ó. É do outro lado, na real. Ué. Não tô entendendo. Por onde que eu vou ter que passar aqui? Vou ter que fazer o esqueminha de pular aqui. Ah, fizeram um negócio aqui. Caraca, meu braço já era. Nossa, era só. Não consegui ir pra lá? Tá, qual que é a missão mesmo? Deixa eu ver aqui. Construa atuadores eletromagnéticos. 4. Ok. Fale com o atendente Ingram.
I hope your pooch knows where to do his business. If not, you are cleaning it up.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Thank goodness. I've finished restoring Prime's basic programming, but trying to explain to him why he can't walk is testing my patience.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
Liberty Prime will be effective when we get him fully operational. But he'll lack the proper firepower needed to penetrate the Institute's defenses.
Ok.
Can I build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Ok. Fale com o escriba Halen. A escriba Halen tá aqui. Opa. Onde que tá a escriba Raylan? Será que é aqui? Não, pior que não. É aqui, ó. Vamos viajar rápido até o local? Ok, ela tá aqui. Eu tô sem meu braço aqui, a radiação foi extremamente alta.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
O que tá rolando?
You don't have all the equipment you need, Knight.
Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
I'd rather discuss the mission, Halen.
Of course. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Beleza, galera, vou encerrar por aqui. No próximo vídeo a gente vai para a segunda parte aqui desse final aqui da Irmandade do Aço, Irmandade de Aço. Muito obrigado por terem acompanhado até aqui. Deixa aquele gostei que ajuda bastante aqui no canal. Se possível, comente e compartilhe com os amigos. E se você não é inscrito, já sabe, né? Aperta o botão vermelho e inscreva-se. E não esquece de apertar o sininho para receber as novidades aqui do canal. Então é isso. Muito obrigado. Valeu, falou. Fui!